The witnesses Scott Smith and Brian L. Cairo appear in the Permanent Committee of Canadian Heritage in Ottawa on July 27. Our Kilpatrick / the Canadian Press. When Hockey Canada officials appeared to take questions from parliamentarians, they left as typical sports bureaucrats. Self-sure, unstable for the facts and totally oblivious to the fact that everyone was enraged in them. The usual approach of, "Yes, we will try to contact you," so he approached and took out a weapon in the committee room. On Wednesday, the chiefs of the 5 hockey families returned remarkably punished. This time they had numbers at hand. In the most specific terms possible, they hugged the idea that something has gone wrong in their operation. Defining that simple English thing continued to be a problem, but they all agreed that it was definitely something. What had changed the most were work descriptions. These sports winks had read Twitter and now understood their new function, such as zookeepers. Canadian hockey players are animals. It is the work of the Canadian hockey establishment to prevent chickens from. We will drastically expand the number of players who are exposed to an improved education regarding problems outside the ice, said Executive Director of Hockey Canada, Scott Smith. These players will take that return training to their leagues, provincial and minor hockey associations. Smith said that in his opening statement, when he was still young, and he was full of hope of being able to maintain his work. 3 hours later, after the parliamentarians of each party asked for their heads and tried to give him a saw, he was less cooperative. Someone tried to nail him in itself the problems in Hockey Canada, and in the hockey, in general, they are systemic. Smith bent down and wove. But if you were listening, you would have received his response from the beginning. If he needs to get the great wolves of nature and tame them in the hope that they return and convince all the minor wolves that they stop being as a wolf, that is a problem throughout the system. If the implementation of basic human decency requires government intervention and a 19-page action plan, the system is fried. The players, regardless of their should know that they cannot act with impunity, said another game director, president of CHL, Dan McKenzie. What an amazing phrase. He suggests that this is a new idea. That everyone always knows that Roger, who is caught in the 4th line, cannot overcome women and expect lawyers and types of insurance to do th.